Hi, I'm Mrs Metcalfe, Head of Biology at Exeter School. Here we study the AQA syllabus at A-level. Most of the topics covered will be familiar from GCSE, but at A-level we go into much more depth and explore more of the how and the why things happen and develop links between topics. In the first year we cover more general topics such as biological molecules and cells, exchange between organisms and their environment, DNA and genetic variation. In the second year course, we use a lot of these principles in contexts, such as in the biochemistry of photosynthesis and respiration, in coordination like the nervous system and homeostasis, and through genetic inheritance and gene technology. Pupils join us from a variety of different GCSE backgrounds, from different exam board specifications, and some having studied a triple award and some dual award. The A-level syllabus is actually designed for dual award entry, so it isn't necessary for you to have done the triple award course. But if you're thinking about biology A-level, we would need you to be confident with chemistry, because we start with the chemistry of biological molecules, and also with maths, because there's a fair bit of data analysis, as you can imagine, and 10% of the exam marks involve calculations. Studying biology with other sciences and or maths makes for a really strong combination with supporting skills, but biology also overlaps with other subjects like geography and psychology. Biology is quite heavy in content. There is a lot to learn and mark schemes are very particular, so an ability to retain key terms and communicate these points really clearly and precisely is very important. And A-level class sizes do vary, but tend to be about 12 to 14 in the lower sixth and about 10 in the upper sixth. The small numbers allow for plenty of individual attention and support. Pupils have a comprehensive course textbook, plenty of revision resources available, and we offer a weekly drop-in clinic. So we are confident that pupils are well supported if they need help. Practical work is an essential part of biology. There isn't a practical exam anymore, but there are 12 required practicals to introduce key techniques and apparatus, which are tested in the written papers at the end of the course. And throughout the course, the teachers assess the pupil's competency on a variety of skills for their practical endorsement. At Exeter School, we carry out more than the 12 minimum practicals, giving pupils lots of opportunity to develop and perfect these skills. We have large lab spaces that are well resourced, so most practicals can be carried out individually and with specialist equipment, such as our designated sixth form microscopes. To support the learning of ecology, we offer a 3-day residential in September of the upper sixth. We use FSC Nettlecombe Court, and from there we go out to 3 different habitats to carry out field work and collect data for analysis. As for extracurricular activities, there's a chance to take part in the Royal Society of Biology's Olympiads, and we organise talks from guest speakers from time to time. For those pupils thinking of pursuing a career in medicine, veterinary science or other allied healthcare courses, we have a thriving medical society, which offers fortnightly sessions ranging from help with university applications to talks from professionals and advice from old Exonians. So hopefully that's given you a flavour of what's on offer here, and I'd now like to introduce you to Oscar, who is studying biology in the upper sixth. Hi Oscar. So can you answer a few questions for me about biology? So first of all, what combination of subjects did you take at A-level and how does biology fit with those?
So for A-level, I chose biology, chemistry, maths and English lit. And obviously those 2 sciences fit together really well and they do work hand in hand. Maths is very useful for both of the sciences, and English lit is also very it's a lot of variety, which is quite nice in the sort of first year of A-level, and it lets you think about sort of concepts in a different way to the scientific ways, which is also very helpful.
And how did you find the step up from GCSE?
So A-level biology is very content heavy, and there's a lot more stuff you need to learn than in GCSE, which means that if you're not particularly understanding a concept when you're learning it, you may need to read up about it after, and you may need to do a little bit more to make sure you understand it all, and there are specific terminology and ways you need to answer questions in exams that it's a bit more precise than in GCSE.
And what would you say you've enjoyed most about biology in the sixth form here?
So I always found in GCSE the teacher would have something on the board and say, this is what we have to teach you, but it isn't the reality. Whereas in A level, you get a lot more up in the sort of nitty gritty of it all, and you can actually understand what is going on, and that is really fascinating because you actually understand what's happening, not just like that it's happening.
And what are you going to study beyond A level? What are your future aspirations, Oscar?
So I'm hoping to study biology or natural sciences in the next few years, and biology and all of the sciences provide really good opportunities for lots of different degrees. Obviously you can get into medicine and veterinary science, but there are like several other degrees you can get into, and beyond that I'm not really sure, but luckily with the sort of skills I've acquired, that means I have lots of opportunity and I don't really need to decide yet.
Okay. And what general supports have we given you beyond the classroom?
So there are the weekly clinical drop-in clinics, which are really helpful, especially if you have a sort of an aspect or a topic you aren't particularly secure with, because you do really want to get to grips with it. And beyond that, if you're doing an EPQ or sort of extension work, everyone in the biology department is very keen to help you out. And they're so keen to support, and it's really lovely that they'll do that in their free time.
Thank you very much.